And welcome back to Let's Play Jak and Daxter. Guess who had a power outage at the first attempt at recording this video? That wasn't very fun. Anyways, last time we made it through Fire Canyon and reached Rock Village, hoping to meet up with the Blue Eco Sage along the way, but he seems to be out of office at the moment, and not by choice, not by choice. Rock Village itself is dealing with a bit of a monster problem at the moment, and the Blue Eco Sage did in fact leave behind a machine that we might be able to use in order to reach that monster and defeat him, but we need the power cells to actually use it. To start, we're going to be heading into Precursor Basin. This level is unique in that it is the one main level that is done entirely on the zoomer. Otherwise, the zoomer is stuck to individual objectives or side levels. Starting things off, from the Gambler, we got a task to do a race in the Precursor Basin. The starting point for this race is right here. You can hop over these lurkers to get some airtime, by the way. So let's get into it. We got 45 seconds to make it through this course. This course isn't too bad, but you want to be careful with these little pinball crushers here, because when you bonk into them, it can very easily slow you down, and those seconds lost can add up there. A lot of the shortcuts on this place, such as the lurkers to jump and the Blue Eco to speed you up, tend to be located in pretty frustrating spots. Also, you want to slow down a little bit when coming down here in order to make that a bit more cleanly. That lurker was in a bit of a bad position in order to make that jump there, so we weren't able to do it. But we should be able to make it just in time for this race. And there we go. Yeah, that's pretty good.
We beat the record time.
One pretty frustrating thing about that race is the lurkers.
Those flying lurkers. He might have a power cell.
Indeed, Daxter. We've got flying lurkers here, thunder moles here. God, it is just a complete sensory overload right now. I've got so many things to... One thing at a time. Let's start with the flying lurkers. There are 4 flying lurkers in the Precursor Basin, and when you take out all of them, the 5th, or the 4th one, not the 5th one, will award you a power cell. We've also got the Thunder Moles. What we need to do with the Thunder Moles is get up behind them and guide them towards that hole in the center of this section of the basin. And wow, the PS4 version does not like the frame rate in this area. So this hole is a little tricky to get these guys into. You have to have them going at it pretty much dead on, otherwise they will just pass over it. It can be pretty irritating to get this to line up. Yeah, as you can see, I got really lucky on the recording where I got the power outage, which is why I'm so frustrated I have to redo this, because now I'm getting exactly what I expected. They're going right by the hole, but not going into it. Come on, into the hole. No, see, right there. He was right on the hole, but he just walked over it anyway. And you don't really have good control over these guys, as you can see. You aren't able to steer them quite as effectively as you could the Yak Cows in Sandover Village. So that guy is already just gone past, so let's see if we can't get up behind this guy. Things to note in Precursor Basin, the Precursor orb total for this level is 200 instead of 150, and that will be the case for every main level going forward. See, right there! Like, he was right on it! Why did he go over it? But yes, every level going forward is going to have 200 Precursor orbs. I have a speculation as to why that is, but we'll get into that when we get to the 3rd hub area, most likely, since that's where the sudden late last-second changes of this game become really apparent. Alright, come on. Don't want to... It's so tricky to get these guys. If I screw up on this next one, I'll just cut ahead to when I actually get them in. But you get the basic idea. We just have to corral these guys just a little bit. Wait. This is it. Yes, got it.
Let's go get our power cell from the geologist.
This level is big on 4s. We got 4 moles to put in. And just to reiterate, also it was a geologist, not an archaeologist. But to start this task, you do need to talk to the geologist. The Thunder Moles will not be here if you have not talked to her. Now we can work on the flying lurkers. These guys are pretty simple. You just have to tail them and then wait for them to start making turns, at which point you can overtake them and take them out with a hop. You can also hit them from the ground, but you kind of need to have momentum and a bit of a hill to go over in order to hit them. That guy wasn't too bad. We got him pretty quickly. Let's head up this way next, and there are a couple of crates over here. These crates are nice. Get us a huge chunk of Precursor orbs for not much effort. Let's come over this way. You don't want to leap that trail there. If you do, you're going to overshoot the Precursor orbs at the bottom. You just want to drive off in order to get that trail nice and clean. You probably noticed over there's a purple ring and a scout fly. We're gonna come back for both of those. It's just more efficient to do it that way. So let's take this bridge nice and slow so we don't get a hop and we can just get all these precursor orbs. Grab the scout fly over here, and now we're ready to chase the second flying lurker in this area. Hold up, hold up, hold up. You ain't tricking me, game. Alright, not going to miss that and be like, where are my last set of precursor orbs? Not that it really matters. Okay, let's see if we can't, nope. So, if you get ahead of the flying lurkers, they will immediately reverse and basically cause a full reset to the chase. So, don't try to be too clever like I was trying to be there. Sometimes, oh, nice! That was much better. Alright, we can just head this way now. Actually, you know what? No, I want to go the other way because there are some precursor orbs we haven't gotten. Plus, it'll bring us closer to another flying lurker. These guys aren't too bad once you figure out their movements. Okay, grab these orbs right here. This one that we're coming up on, he's right over there, right through here. This guy moves in a very, very tricky pattern. He kind of slaloms through these pillars and these formations. So you have to follow his path very, very closely. Trying to cut ahead of him, of course, will reverse him. And if you are just constantly bonking into walls, which I'm pretty prone to doing, you won't gain enough speed to catch him. Fortunately, compared to the other flying lurkers, this guy is pretty slow. So you don't need to be super, super clean in order to catch up with him. Right? It's when he's over this water that you have a really good chance of catching him. Of course, you have to avoid bonking into the rocks on the shore there. Hey, nice! Got him pretty quickly there. Wasn't expecting to get that. Alright, let's head over this water next and get these orbs right here. Very good, very good. Follow this trail. Not going to worry about that scout fly box that we just passed. We're going to be coming up on it right about here. We'll follow this trail. Ah, darn it. Okay, we'll come back for that one, because we've got another flying lurker close by, so let's head over this way. And you probably saw that precursor orb trail there. Don't worry, we'll get that in due time. And let's chase this guy through here. Alright. This guy, whoa. Yeah, he doesn't expect you to come from this angle, but his gimmick is that he'll go into the overhead pass, and then he'll fly down through that little hole. So, your best bet to catch him is to get him as he's diving through the hole. Just dive after him. Just be careful. There we go. Because he's a little tricky. If you move too far ahead of him, he'll snap back up to the overhead pass. It's really weird.
Good flying! Those lurkers were no match for your zoomer. That's one more power cell.
Glad I could help you out, Kira. Anyways, let's grab these boxes here. Why did I say help her out? We didn't really do anything for her. We just kind of committed more acts of violence. Jak is pretty good at that. Now we can focus on getting some of this other stuff here. You probably noticed those plants. Those are the dark eco plants that Samos notified us of. There's also a green eco vent.
Be the infested plants old Lognoggin was talking about.
Indeed, Daxter, indeed. There's also a green eco geyser over here, as you can see, and this one has a unique effect. It supercharges Jak with green eco, so when you go over the plants, it'll start cutting through them and taking them out. Note that the plants will begin to restore themselves over time, so you want to be careful. Note that the plants can only fill spaces adjacent to them, so you want to get these dense clusters removed so that they're not spreading too quickly. And now that our green eco is timing out, we just want to head over here. I don't know what the minimum amount of passes you can get all these plants cut in is. I would like to think it's 1, but I don't think that's actually possible just based on the amount of time you have. We'll see if I can get it in 2 passes here. We're doing pretty good, pretty good. Right here, and... Yes! That's the first time I've ever gotten in just 2 passes. Pretty tricky, but like I said, as long as you get rid of the really dense clusters, they won't refill nearly fast enough to set you back too much. And, of course, Samos is going to talk to us.
You keep on impressing me, but then maybe it's just because I've got low expectations. Okay, your moment of gloating is over. Get on with it!
You're welcome, Samos. Anyways, as you saw there, this level loves to place those dark eco boxes in very precarious spots that will just, if you're coming off of a ramp with a lot of momentum, you'll almost certainly dive into them and take a point of damage, which is pretty frustrating, but we've got a green eco vent here, so it's not a big ask to restore our health. Coming on here, we want to just skip these platforms here. Okay, that was not how I wanted to do it. But you want to hit those platforms head on and just sort of skip over them. You don't want to hit the hop button. You'll pick up too much momentum and too much forward distance and end up just clearing the platforms entirely and falling down. And that's something you want to keep in mind when you've got these very short distances to clear. You just want to go over them, and your zoomer will skip enough to clear them without giving you too much momentum and potentially causing problems. So let's get this time. Yes, there we go. That's much cleaner. Hit the scout fly box, and then we want to slow down, line ourselves up with these precursor orbs, get that line cleanly, and then do a skip or do a hop. As soon as we hit the edge there, we'll fly right into this power cell. Very nice, very nice. That one took me a while to get. You cannot get that if you do not know how to hop your zoomer. And when I was playing this or practicing this for the first time, I didn't have a manual, and I obviously didn't look at the guide because I wanted to go in blind beforehand. And I didn't realize you could hop the zoomer with the shoulder buttons, so it took me a while to get that one. That also comes up again later in this level. Get this last scout fly here for this power cell, and now we're ready for the ring challenge. So, to start the ring challenges, you just fly through this ring.
One ring down, a bunch to go.
And a course of rings will start to appear. You go through one ring, another one appears in front of you. Generally, they'll be right in your view, but sometimes, like right there, if your camera isn't lined up right, you might not see where the ring you need to pass through is. So definitely make sure your camera is as centered as possible. Luckily, the game is usually pretty good about centering the camera. In case I forgot to mention, no, I mentioned. I was going to go over the precursor orbs again. Sorry, like I said, I had a power outage that ruined the initial recording, so this is, it's easy to lose track of what I have and haven't said. As you can see, you get a pretty generous amount of time to go through the rings, but there are a couple that, if you screw up, you're not going to have enough time to go back for them. Essentially, this ring right here, any ring that requires a big jump like this, if you mess it up, that's basically the end of the ring challenge. You're not going to have enough time to go back and correct your jump. There's another moment where we couldn't quite see where the ring appeared, but it wasn't too big a deal. This ring coming up is the last one. Get a hop going here, and we get our power cell. Don't worry about that dark eco crate right there. It looks scary, but we clear it with more than enough distance to not have to worry about bumping into it. Alright, that is the second to last power cell we can grab here. Of course, we still got the tasks to turn in the Rock Village, so we're not quite done with this level yet. But as far as things we can actually do in here, we've gotten all 200 precursor orbs, we've gotten all the scout flies, and now we just have the last challenge. When you complete the purple ring challenge, you probably see that ring forming over there. We can go through that blue ring to get the last challenge. Also note, you get a ton of trophies in this level.
There's the next ring.
I was getting trophies for clearing the Dark Eco Plants, silver trophies for the Dark Eco Plants, silver trophies for the Flying Lurkers. I don't think I got a trophy for the Thunder Moles, but I was just gotten so many trophies here. It's like a veritable award show. Now coming up here, how do we get that? You gotta hit this rock, give it a hop, and you'll fly up and clear that ring. Note that if you line it up properly and have enough momentum, you actually don't need a hop to get a big enough jump off of that rock there. You can clear it without it, and I was able to do so, but it's much, much easier if you hop your zoomer. That is not going to be the case for an upcoming ring. It's not that one, and it's not this one, but right now, this one, you need a hop to get enough momentum to clear that hill and get through that ring. That is another moment where this level is impossible if you don't know how to hop the zoomer, so make sure you review the controls in the manual if you haven't, or getting to this point. With that taken care of, the rest of this course is pretty simple, and it's actually, I think, a little bit shorter than the purple ring course, so it's not too bad. Oh. That was a moment where I think I went the wrong way. Yeah, it appeared right there. My camera wasn't lined up right with where the game wanted me to be, so I did not see where the ring was. And that's one of those few situations. Fortunately, the game is actually pretty generous with the time on those rings. I've noticed that I think they were aware that they kind of placed those in an inopportune spot, so they give you a bit more of a chance here. Heading up to the hill here, we go the opposite direction from where we started, and there is the final ring. Now we can collect the last power cell that can be grabbed within Precursor Basin. Also, this is right where my power cut out in the initial recording. Hey, I got the blues. There's the trophy. Boy, I was mad when that happened. Of course, knock on wood, who knows, maybe my apartment's having a bit of an issue, so I could have failure happen again. I'm trying to jinx myself here, you see. But with that taken care of, we've gotten all the power cells that we can collect within as stated. We've got the 200 precursor orbs, which incidentally is also enough to make all the trades, well, okay, not the precursor oracle trades, but it is enough to trade with the remaining villagers, the gambler and the geologist in Rock Village. So let's go turn in their tasks and also collect their power cells from trades. There we go. That is the last time we'll have a level where it's just the zoomer. Oh, okay. I keep forgetting that, you know, we of course have the connecting levels between the hub areas, but I kind of just don't count those because they're so short.
Thank you for saving those moles. That's awfully good of you. Here's a power cell to help you out. Now I can get back to my research. Oh, you have the orbs. Here's a power cell we agreed upon.
There we go, double dose of power cells, but that's not the only double dose we're going to be getting. So let's head back over to the little arena area, the little, what is it, like an auditorium, and let's go talk to the gambler, who of course pops in. There he is. We will first let him know we cleared his time trial.
Oh, great moves, kid. I knew that time record would fall. Now here's your power cell, and I can go collect my big payoff. Oh, yeah! These orbs will help me win my way back out of this barrel. Here's the power cell, I promise.
Fun fact, 99% of gamblers quit just before they hit the big payday. But that is all the trades sans the Precursor Oracle, and we'll have more than enough orbs after the next level we do to make the trades with him. And remember, all levels going forward, 200, well, all standard levels, 200 Precursor orbs. So we do quite well on money if we're thorough in our exploration. But next time, next time, we're going to be heading into the Lost Precursor City, one of the cooler levels in the game, in my opinion. So, as always, I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope to see you then. Until then, though, goodbye.
I don't dispute the doubts you've outlined, but it's my right to waste your time.